Hello, Aquarius. Rahu Ketu transit time. This is an incredible transit for you. I think this can be the best transit or this can be the worst transit. And you actually have the fulcrum of the transit. You Aquarius, you have Rahu, your Lagna Lord, alongside Saturn, your Lagna Lord Rahu coming to your Lagna after 18 years, and Ketu sitting there in your seventh house of your house of your marriage, of your relationship, of your businesses. This is an incredible transit. I'll come to Rahu, but let me just start with the Ketu one because the nodes, Rahu Ketu, they work in an axis, they work in a tandem, they are together. So you have to deal with one and also the other. You cannot work with them separately. Now, Leo as a sign, your seventh house, where Ketu comes, wherever in your chart Leo sits, we have a massive amount of ego about it. We have this Leo energy there. So, you Aquarius, in your marriage, in your relationships, in your businesses, in your dealings with other people, you have this ego. Now, Ketu comes here to separate you from it. Now, it's a very complex placement because the things which we value most, our relationships, we need to submit to them. We need to start listening to the other people. You need to start listening to your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your business partner, people who you deal with in day-to-day life. And it can be difficult because as Leo is the seventh house, you have that Leo ego there. You don't want to listen to anyone. But if you don't, Ketu will separate you from it. I don't want to give you any bad news, but you have to deal with it. You have to give now. In this house, you cannot expect anything. You cannot expect anything from your relationships, anything from your businesses, anything. You have to let the other people win. That is the karma. That's what Ketu wants you to do. Now, for you specially, that becomes even more difficult right now because you have Rahu in the Lagna, in the ascendant, your Lagna Lord, making you feel like the ruler you are. You are the ruler, Aquarius. And you have this massive ego right now. You need to deal with the seventh house Leo ego. So you need to be humble, right? And Rahu is like exploding your head now, giving you this belief that I am this guy or I am this girl. Like, who should I listen to right now? This is a complex transit. This is a complex placement. And if you are married, you have Jupiter in the fifth house. It's very good to have children. Like, you can have children, your children will grow. You can have kids, like with other aspects in your chart. But with Ketu in the seventh house, I don't think so. It's a great time for kids or conceiving. But what can happen? You may find love. You may find someone else. If you're single, you will find all these people who you want to date. But then again, that ego in the first house and letting go of ego in the seventh house. Jupiter in the fifth house gives you the best people you want to meet. Maybe you are a girl looking to get married, want someone, you're looking for someone, you will find the best guy right now. But for some reason, that 1-7 axis transit of first house Rahu, seventh house Ketu, you don't want to submit to it. You don't want to listen to that person. Then with the second house Saturn, like that, looking at the fourth house and looking at the eighth house, that is also making you very rigid about your belief system, rigid about what you're thinking. That fourth house aspect, like fourth house is what you're thinking in your mind, you're very rigid about it. And then that eighth house, like eighth house is the second level of fourth house. Like, what do you think and then what do you rethink? Even in the rethinking level, you're very rigid. But what this transit actually is to give you that fulcrum of the further development of your life. Rahu comes to your lagna every 18 years. It comes to the ascendant after 18 long years. And then Rahu tries to give you this whole vision of next 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. But that vision cannot be completed without the other people in your life, without the relationships. And Jupiter is giving you the relationships. Jupiter is blessing you with relationships. And Ketu wants you to deal with those relationships. You cannot move forward alone. You need someone. Yeah, in marriage, in relationship, in business, you need people. That Rahu making you feel like, I don't need anybody. I can do anything. But now, if you don't embrace that Ketu axis energy in the seventh house and start thinking about other people, that potential of Rahu in the first house in Aquarius, where Rahu performs best. Rahu plans, Rahu gives you those ideas, Rahu gives you those resources, Rahu like catapults your life. But if you stay alone, if you try to go into the journey alone, if you cut everything off, Rahu cannot function without that Ketu energy. This is a complex transit, Aquarius. What I can tell you is understand what I'm saying, contemplate, think about it, but you need to deal with the Ketu and the Rahu. Dealing with Ketu is difficult. You need to let go of your ego. It's a very simple thing, but how would you? On the other hand, dealing with Rahu can be easier. Keep yourself busy, like work out, like do whatever you like to do. Keep the mind busy, keep yourself busy, keep Rahu busy. Rahu wants work. Rahu is never tired. Rahu can work relentlessly. You are Rahu right now. You can do whatever you want. But listen to Ketu. If you can withstand it access and save your seventh house, you have no idea what you will achieve in next 5 to 10 years. This transit will make you. You can also watch the Jupiter video where I talk about like how Jupiter transit is impacting you. Subscribe to the channel. You need astrology, Aquarius, right now. This is a complex transit. I really hope the best for you, and I know you can handle it. Eventually, in the end, you own Rahu. If anybody can control Rahu, it's you, Aquarius. You can do this.